All right, so I've been up here working. It's Sunday before 4th of July. And I got some stuff done. My buddy Pete came up here to help me this morning. He's gone now. But we built some things and installed some stuff. So let me show you what we got. So what we did was, these were 4x4s by 8. We had to come down just a little bit. I got them floating on those feet, which is fine. And I built this little extension onto the deck here for the water catch barrel right there. Sits on it nice. There's plenty of room. Actually, I could put a bigger barrel up here if I wanted to. But that's 55 gallons. That should be plenty. That's going to go from there down to the shower house there, and so it'll gravity feed into that. And it's up plenty high enough. That's like it's like 8.5 foot up there. And then we put gutters on the sides of the on the roof up there. Installed that, and then installed that downspout so the water just pours right on top of that and it fills the barrel up. There's a screen on top to get out all the sediment. But yeah, put that up there. First time I've ever made a gutter or put gutters up, but we got it done. And then we went to lunch, which was about a 20-minute drive to go get lunch from here. And then Pete left, and what I did was I added to the outdoor kitchen. You can see right here, so the stove will be right here, and this is like your prep table and stuff. That's a juicer, and then there'll be more cooking utensils and stuff hung up there. And of course you got your grill here that hooks up to the propane on the side, and you've got your Caratuck cooler, which is supposed to hold ice for 10 days. It's roto molded, so it's like a Yeti. It's really good quality. But yeah, today I installed these two things. I installed that ammo box and that ammo box. And you wonder why would you need an ammo box out here in your kitchen, outside in the outdoors? Well, this is not really an ammo box. It has an O-ring gasket here, so it seals, rubber gasket. And this is your spice rack. So spices all in here. It's all secured. They're sealed up from the elements and the bugs and everything in here, right? So your spices go in there. So there's your spice rack above your prep table. And then here, I installed this one long ways. Man, my hands are dirty. This one long ways because open it up on the bottom here, and you know what that's the perfect size for? A spray can of grill spray, like Pam or whatever, and also an olive oil bottle and whatever else you want to put in here while you're cooking. So, you know, it's my wife has a cricket maker, so I'll get her to make a design. It'll say like grilling spices and pan spray grill oil or whatever on that. So here's your cabinets outside in the kitchen, which I think is pretty cool. I got a big mess out here while I was working, but that's okay. We make a mess every time we come out here and work. But that looks good up there. Next time I come out here, I will finish that up. And what I got done today is pretty good. I definitely needed Pete here to go on that ladder up there, like, 16 foot. It's pretty tall. That's a 20-foot ladder, and when it's totally extended, it goes just a little bit past the roof. So with the time that I have left, I'm going to install a gutter on the other side, where the entrance to the balcony is. That way the rain doesn't keep falling down on these steps here. Let me turn. So we'll walk up here. Sorry I didn't get all my work on video, but we were busy talking and stuff. So I'm going to trim that just a little bit, and then I'm going to put a gutter right across the top there and have a downspout. And then I'll run the downspout down the side, down to the gravel down there. That way, when it's raining really hard, it doesn't pour down on the deck here. You can see there's a little bit of mold and mildew, But, you know, that's just from the rain and being outside. Once this wood dries out, which I'm going to give it till the fall to dry out, I'm going to sand it all and then treat it with some deck stain. Probably just clear so you can see the natural wood. But yeah, that's what I got done so far. Let's see how much else I can get done before I have to go home, because it's like almost 2 o'clock. I've been out here since 10. It's not a super long time, but I had to leave the house at 8 this morning to go by Lowe's and get all this stuff and then meet Pete at 10 at the gas station down the street and drive up here. And we were talking and working about half and half, 50-50. So, but it's always good to connect and get back up with friends you haven't seen in a while. I haven't seen Pete since maybe one time since COVID. So it's good to see him. He got to see the place and give me a hand. But I'm going to get back to work, and the things to do after I do that gutter is I'm going to build a path from right there out into the middle of those 3 trees with gravel, and then I'm going to put an outhouse right there facing this way. It'll be a composting toilet outhouse, which is just a toilet seat over a bench, and underneath that bench will be a 5-gallon bucket with a trash bag and some sawdust. And, you know, just use the bathroom over there. I'll have lights and everything. I'll have a fan in there so that you're not sweltering in the heat. But yeah, it'll be cool. See what I can get done. All right, so I didn't get done what I wanted to get done since I saw you guys last. Basically, all I did was that gutter right there, but it's up. And so so that I'll take a downspout from there and just run it down to the ground down there. But it's up. It keeps the water off of the stairs here. You can see where the water was falling. But yeah, I got that done. I do need to put some doorknobs on this door here. But yeah, it closes pretty good. There's some cobwebs. I got to clean off the cobwebs, and I got to do some bug repellent out here. It's not too bad, but you know, there are some spiders and things, creepy crawlies, because you know, we are out in the woods. But yeah, that's what I got done. I have some stuff ordered for the tent here. I got some bed sheet comforter sets, and I got a trunk to set that up on, so it'll be up high, and then you can store things in the trunk. Still need to install that. Still need to install the solar panels. Still need to install that hot water heater on the shower, and get the knobs on this. There's no knobs on it, but they're in that drawer. I just have to install them and then mount that into the kitchen downstairs. But basically up here on the deck, we're done. We've got the gutter running along right there, and then it spouts down into the barrel. There's a screen to catch the debris, and then it'll gravity feed down to the shower house. So that's cool. I do have a solar panel right there for these lights that are around the inside, and there's a remote right there for them, so you can turn the lights on and off from inside and not have to worry about coming out here clicking a button, because these lights here, these came with this solar panel right here, and there's a little button back there that you actually have to click for these to come on. Right now they're set to come on when it gets dark, but if you wanted to turn them off, you'd have to click the little button right there. And that is about it, guys. Had to trim a little bit of that tin off the edge right here. It was going out, but I needed to trim it so I could get the gutter up there. But yeah, I'll put a downspout on that. It'll go down to the ground. And like I said, the outhouse will be over there in between those trees right there. I got to build a path and then build the outhouse. That is like a day's worth of work for me. So unless I get a buddy out here, next time I come up here, that is all that I'll be working on. And then once that is finished, the only thing left is to finish that shower house. So I'm gonna get some 2x6s and put it up higher, because you know, it's not quite 6.5 foot at the top. It's supposed to be 7, but I don't think it is. And so I'll raise it up just a little bit, install the shower in there. I'm gonna get some rods to go up, 4 posts to go up on the inside, and then make shower curtains all the way around, so you can actually close the shower curtains, because people were saying, well, you can see through that. You can't really see through it. It's opaque. You can't make out anything but a shape. But I will put some shower curtains in there for those people who are skittish and don't want to be seen. But really, we're out in the woods. You're not going to be seen by anybody. The people that you came to camp with, but you know, they can always go in the tent or sit here on the deck and not look that way. But yeah, that's it. It's hot. It's like 88, 90 something degrees, and it is 100% humidity. Look at this. So this cushion was wet this morning because it rained really hard last night, and there's not much of an overhang right there. And it was wet this morning, and it's been out all day long, and it is still not dry. That's how humid it is out here. It is super humid. But yeah, that's all I got until next weekend. Hopefully the weather's good. I'll come up here and do that. And then yeah, we should be 97% complete. I've got some other things ordered for the tent. I've got like I said, I got the bed sheets. I've got a stand for the shower to set your soap and stuff on, and a bench for the shower just to sit on, and set your clothes on in one corner so your towel and your clothes stay dry. And then a couple other little odds and ends, and then we'll be ready to go. So hopefully by the end of the last weekend of this month, which is just now July, we should be able to actually open up for business and book people to stay. And I hope you come and stay, because it'll be cool.